Hello and welcome back to Chulip. If you remember from last time, we are looking for a letter set, and Rocky, the antique shop's dog, has stolen it. I know the last part was fairly short. I would like to make the videos longer in the future, but the opening is a little bit slow, so I wanted to break it up a bit. But here we are, and we're introduced to angry people, or in this case, an angry dog. Let's see what Batayan has to say. Stupid dog. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, what he isn't telling you is that when somebody or something is angry, you cannot just approach them, or you will get hurt. You have to sneak by pressing lightly on the control stick. And we have the letter set. If you do not sneak in front of Rocky, he will hurt you. But we have gotten away. That stupid dog. To be honest, I don't care about my letter set anymore. I want to punish that stupid dog. Haha. You're never going to find a job that way, bud. Alright, well, either way, we have a letter set. Now, you can show things to people. Doesn't always accomplish anything. I see, that's a letter set. Who are you going to write to? But you can write one letter per letter set. But sometimes you can get unique dialogue by showing things to people, particularly the girl. She has a lot of information about stuff. What do these guys have to say? That's a letter set. Are you going to write a letter to someone? Hee hee hee. Ooh, Michelle's not happy. Whoops. Let's try that again. Here we go. I see. That's a letter set. Whom are you going to write to? It's not necessary to show anything to the people in the prologue, but you can get unique dialogue, and I'd like to show some of that off. So, back to Dad, who is still frantically searching through the same box, trying to find a letter set that he will never find. But that's okay, because we have one. Oh, Chuck! You found a letter set? And you took it from a vicious dog? You're pretty good, Chuck. I'm so happy I could cry. Now, write a love letter with that letter set right away. That's a bit of an embellishment, but we did take it from a dog. And here come the flowers again. Dear Linda, I really, really love you, Linda. I love you very much. Please give me a kiss next time. End. Well, not exactly a masterpiece, but not bad for somebody who's 14, I'd say. Certainly a... Oh, great, great. Yeah. Go brag about it to our neighbors. Okay, now that is not as good of a plan as the whole love letter thing. But things work a little bit differently in Long Life Town, as you'll find out throughout the course of the game. And I'm pretty sure this is the game's way of teaching you that you really do need to show things to everybody. Oh, I see. You've written a letter. If that's a love letter, take it to the mailbox. It's our town's custom. Hee hee hee. She's great. Right, you've written a letter? There is a mailbox in front of the train station. Now, you don't have to show the letter to these guys, even though Dad tells you to, but this is basically teaching you that you need to show things to your neighbors, and they are going to tell you what to do generally. You'd think you have to give the love letter to the girl. Oh, a letter? To whom? You have to take it to the mailbox. But you see, she's directing you to do something else. And this is how you're going to find out how things work in the game. Now, remember how I said things are going to get weird? Ugh. You have to take care of your employees. Pay your workers. No one can live without money. Can't you see the sign? No utility poles allowed. Ah, well, he figured it out. Yeah, things get a little weird in this game. Anyway, let's follow Strange Utility Pole Man. Wonder what his problem is. Now, the sound is going to be a little funky in this tunnel. I don't know why. It's an emulation thing. I don't know how to fix it. It's not supposed to be that echoey. But either way, here we are in the other part of town. What if something happens to Linda? Fine. She can live on her own. Our only daughter Linda ran away. Why don't you do something? I live freely. Linda will do the same. You are not free. You are lazy. I'm free. I'm an artist. So, I don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything? Yes, I don't want to walk around. Linda likes cats. She'll come home whenever she wants. It's okay. You lazy loser. Eek! Ouch. Julie, what are you doing? Now, I don't normally advocate violence, but that guy had that coming. What are you doing here, kid? I'm Julie. That's my husband. I run the bar to feed him. You've got something to say to me? Ah, Linda. Where have you gone? So clearly the girl has run away and their parents don't know she's over there. You. Who are you? You are the kid of the poor family, Chuck. I'm Goro. That's my wife. I'm busy. Leave me alone. God, everybody here just can't let go of the fact that we are poor. Are you sending that letter to my daughter? A poor kid like you is going to go out with my daughter? Stop talking nonsense. Well, that didn't go over well. That's a love letter. I can tell. I feel something. You are sending it to my daughter, Linda. As her father, I don't want a stupid kid like you to call me Dad. Go away. So poor Chuck here is pretty down on his luck. Nobody likes him. Everybody's making fun of him for being poor. Not the best town, if you ask me. What about you? He? A love letter? I remember my younger days. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. I'm Mrs. Plum of the snack shop. You're Chuck, the poor boy? Have some sweets to nurse your poor heart. Hee hee hee. Store hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hee hee hee. Like I said, nobody can let go of the fact that we don't have any money. Terrible. This is terrible. This is a big crime. Who put a rock on the train tracks? Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. Is that how that works? We'll wait here to arrest them. Officer, we have no time to lose. The culprits must be those guys. I know they did it. Even so, you can't arrest them without evidence. Hello? Whoop. Chuck, nice to meet you. I'm the officer here. I keep Long Life Town nice and safe. Count on me with the night patrol. I see. You moved into that old house. That means you are poor? You can't commit a crime just because you are poor. That little oitsu, that's just a little greeting in Japan that basically means, hey, what's up? This guy. Take letters to the mailbox. Take found items to the police station. You also notice he makes a little sound when he presents stuff as well. That little hi, that means yes or here. You are the new guy in town. Your name is Chuck? I already know. I'm the train conductor. I've been working here for 20 years. I bet you put the rock on the train tracks. Terrible. That's just terrible. You can't trouble people just because you are poor. You stupid kid. Geez, everybody here hates us. Huh, a letter? Just put it in the mailbox. Someone will deliver it for you. How nice of someone. This is kind of a nightmare scenario for somebody moving into a new place. Just got here and everybody already hates us. Train station mailbox. Operating 24 hours, 7 days a week. You'll notice that the mailbox has a big pair of lips on it. Here's our love letter. Mission accomplished. Hey. Hey, you. Chuck is understandably confused. Your love letter is terrible. Even the disembodied voice hates us. Love his face here. It will never touch his heart. Her heart. Come to my room. I will show you how to write a love letter. Yeah, so if this were real life, that would be something you would want to just completely forgot you ever heard. But this is not real life. This is Long Life Town, and things work differently here. So let's go seek out the disembodied voice. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of secrets to show off yet. The prologue is very linear and very restricted. The game does open up quite a bit later, and it gets a lot more entertaining. If you've been watching along and you've been waiting for things to actually get weird, it's about to get weird, and it's going to happen very, very fast. So in we go to the sewers. Like the smart boy we are. Oh, you're the poor kid, Chuck. I've been waiting for you. Sit. Do as the man says. Who are you? I'm an underworld resident, Michio Suzuki. This is local apartment unit 103. Anyway, that is not important now. Notice how Chuck just doesn't seem to care that this is a head with feet, so clearly this is just kind of a normal part of their world. Your love letter is the problem. It was not good, not at all. Why not? Why not? You don't know? It doesn't have your heart in it. You can't write a good love letter like that. Good love letter? If you can write a good love letter, you can kiss her under the legendary tree on the hill. However, even if you try to write a letter with your heart is immature and weak. You are at level 1, poor boy. Oh, that's why everyone knows you're poor. Before you profess your love to her, you need experience. Kiss others to strengthen your heart. That's not usually how these things work, but alright. Let's begin your lessons. And here we go, kissing tutorial. Come here, you lonely lady. And here we are, in the weird zone. This is where we're going to stay for the rest of the game. Onion Lady is very angry. If you get close now, you'll get hurt. That would have been good to tell the player before you did the thing with the dog, but that's okay. Onion Lady is happy. It's called Viva. Give her a kiss. Now, let's start practicing. Kiss Onion Lady, Chuck. This is one of the main mechanics of this game is kissing people. Now I'm going to show you what happens. That's if you move too fast, you do get hurt. But I want you to see what happens when you get hurt here. No. You have to sneak up to angry people. That is the only time you're going to kiss somebody that looks like Mr. Suzuki in this game. But you can do it. Alright, so for Onion Lady, you just have to wait. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Triangle to kiss. The music you get here is random. There's another song you could get. But clear! The planets watch as we have our first kiss with Onion Lady. And that's Chulip. Like I said, one of the weirder games that I have ever played, certainly. Bye, Onion Lady! Thanks for the experience. And that's our main way of getting money. 80Z, which is not much. Bravo, bravo. Chuck, you did it. Now your heart will grow a little bit. Now, go home and tell your father what you did. Well then, goodbye. Take care. I have to assume, based on this interaction, that this is just the way this world works. And that this is just a normal thing that kids have to do to grow up. Tomorrow I'll answer your questions about love. Let's call it a day. See you tomorrow. I don't think you can go back here. Can you go back here? No. But yeah, if we're going home and telling our father about our accomplishments, this is apparently just a normal, everyday thing in a 14-year-old boy's life in this world. Alright, so let's head back home. And I believe that by heading back home now, that's going to end the prologue. Dad, listen! We kissed an onion lady! You are so late, Chuck. I finished cleaning a long time ago. Your father is very tired. You must be tired too. Your new life in Long Life Town begins tomorrow. You should go to bed soon. Now, going to bed is how we end the day. And every time you go to bed, you're going to get a scene like this. Everyone is talking about Chuck. I'm so worried about my son's reputation that I can't sleep. I'll check your accomplishment every night, my son. Let's see. Today, Chuck kissed? Onion lady? Did he? Lover's tree, lover's tree. My son successfully kissed for the first time. Like I said, normal occurrence in this world. That means Chuck has kissed one time in his whole life. Fantastic. I shall strengthen his heart. Now his reputation will be better too. This is how you get more life throughout the game, which is going to be necessary to beat the game. Chuck has reached level 2. He has become a hard worker. Keep trying and become a man with a strong heart. The next goal is 2 kisses. Easy. Thank you, Lover's Tree. I see. All right, okay. Now your father can go to bed too. Good night, Chuck. Notice how we didn't actually do what Suzuki told us to. We did not tell our father what we did. He had to read it in the newspaper. And with that jingle, we are off. Good morning, wake up. Okay, my son, your new life in Long Life Town starts today. By the way, Chuck, come and sit down before you go. There is something new in the paper. According to the paper, the suspects of Long Life Train Company rock incident are residents of Long Life Town, Chuck's family. Trouble, big trouble. Our neighbors will think we are bad people. Chuck, go get rid of the rock. That's the only way to clear our names. What has the world come to? Well, that's not good. It's already made the paper. Have a good day, Chuck. The officer and the train conductor were falsely accusing us of this crime. Seems like they're not the only ones. Alright, you'll notice the clock in the top. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. But first of all, come back here. ADZ. And now that the prologue is over, you can actually start interacting with things around the town. Here's some graffiti. Someone has bad handwriting. Dear new tenant, this house is the worst place to live. It is not safe at night. If you are weak, go home early. Previous tenant. They're not wrong. There are a few dangerous things that happened around here at night. I'll explain them as they come up. Wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if I just talked about it now. There's Michelle. Let's check the trash cans. Starting now that the game has really started, you can get hurt. Oop, there it is. Received a poopy. You will get hurt if you find those. Unfortunately, it is necessary to check these trash cans. We do need something that's in there. Luckily, we have a couple of cold sweet potatoes from the prologue, so even if we get hurt again, like that, we're not really in any danger of dying yet. There is something specific that I'm looking for in here. Let's see. Cold sweet potato, not what I was looking for, but I will take it. The amount of stuff in here is completely random. Sometimes you can search and find like 5 sweet potatoes. Sometimes you can search and find absolutely nothing. It resets every time you sleep. It's empty. All right. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Good morning, Chuck. We need to keep the town sparkling clean. Hee hee hee. All right. Whoops. If you get in people's way, they will just run you over. All right. I am actually going to eat a cold sweet potato. Just to keep myself topped up. They're kind of a dime a dozen anyway. Hi, Chuck. How are you? Pretty good. Good. Pretty good. I hope your reputation will get better. By the way, what is your happiness? That is a secondary motif in this game, is happiness and the meaning of true happiness. Linda's happy place is top 3. Spot number 3, drain pipe. Spot number 2, vacant lot at night. Spot number 1, Lover's Tree. There is a vista called Lover's Tree across the bridge. That is my favorite place. All right, we are going to get started pretty soon. You see there's a sign here, no trespassing, private property, cheap hot. But someone crossed it out with a marker. Linda's house. So yeah, Linda lives in here. In fact, she lives inside the drain pipe, just like she was saying. Can you not get in here yet? You can get in there. Maybe you have to wait until later. Is it from the other side? Yeah, there you go. And you can see she's decorated the place. She has a little lantern and some stars. So maybe she likes space. Considering it's a drain pipe, she's actually made a nice little home for herself. And you can see there's a telescope hidden in the pipe there too. All right, we're going to get started for real next time. But it's been quite a bit for this time, so I'm going to end things here. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you'll stick around next time when we really start getting into the meat of Chulip. Goodbye.